Hi you guys and welcome to this little presentation of what I picked up at the movie market last Sunday here in Münster. Um, this is the lenticular version of Halloween 2, the release from Austria by NSM Pictures, and I hope you can see that. The pumpkin always keeps looking at you no matter how you move the steelbook. It's a steelbook. Wait a second, I'll show this one to you completely. And it's still indicated in Germany, Halloween 2. That is why I was looking for the release from Austria. And it says over here, wait a second, Uncut. And 92 minutes is the runtime you have to look for. Otherwise, you'll be missing some scenes. I don't know why it is still indicated in Germany. It's ridiculous after all these years. I think they should release it as a rated 16 here in Germany. So there you see it on Donald Pleasance. So now it's sharp. Jamie, Micah. This is what the disc looks like. See over here NSM and Lionsgate. It's region B, and I think this one is locked. Region B is locked on this one. There is also an edition out by NSM Records coming with the very same cover, but not the lenticular version. I've been looking for this one. I thought you could pull this thing off, but it's attached to the steelbook. This is what the spine looks like, by the way. I think there is a lot of bonus material on this one. I haven't checked on this, so I have to see what's really on it. Wait a second. What does it say? TV spots, radio spots, alternate ending, making of, and audio commentary by Rick Rosenthal. There you go. So next up is Hostel, an all-time classic. I didn't have it before, so I was looking exactly for this version, none other version. This steelbook is the extended version, Uncut, it says over here. And I think the only difference to the other releases is basically that this one scene where the eye is cut off from that little girl, or let's call her lady, that is longer, and there is one scene, I think the scene where he's sitting on the chair and he is cut in his leg. I think there are at least some frames more than in the other releases. Unfortunately, there was always a problem with Hostel in terms of bonus material, as there is none on this one. I think there is none on any other Blu-ray releases over here in Germany. You only get bonus material if you either buy the combo pack or yes, the ordinary DVD. There is all the bonus material on it, but none of the Blu-ray releases keep coming with bonus material. So, and there is nothing inside besides the Blu-ray. I know that before, so I wasn't disappointed. This is what the back looks like. So I have to see to get the DVD and when it's I don't know, a bargain on eBay or wherever, or at another movie market. So region A, B, and C, if you're interested in that one. Yes, and I've been looking for this one as well. It's really hard to get here in Germany. I don't know if it's out of print. I have no idea. There were several available at the movie market, and you can also get this one from Austria. I knew beforehand that this box set is coming out by Nameless Media. It was announced to be out at the end of February, but I'm not sure about that. And the upcoming release is with a remastered transfer of both the original Maniac and the remake by Alexandre Aja. I think you're familiar with that one here. I think this movie is actually the remake. I prefer even the remake to the original, which is rather seldom when it comes to remakes. And I really like the score of the movie a lot. So next up, that is one movie called, I don't know what's in English, I think The Horde. It's from France. This one is from France originally, and it's if you don't know that one, it's really gory, and let's call it I'd say Dawn of the Dead inside a skyscraper. Is that the best summary? I don't know. But this one is really hard. I mean, if you have the uncut version, I think even the release from Canada is cut. You have to check on this. I don't know about other releases, but I've only seen this one in Austria as an uncut release. It's even there's only the cut version available here in Germany once again. Germany really sucks when it comes to uncut versions. Always has, and I think always will be. So the uncut version runs, where is it? About, what is it? 102 minutes. So this is the full uncut version of the art. And there's some cover artwork in there. Wait a second. Well, basically you get the uncut version if it's printed on the front, like over here. This is what the booklet looks like from the inside. And next up is, it's called P2, Screams from the Car Park. I would translate it into English. And the interesting thing about this movie is that none other but Alexandre Aja, I was talking about him, who did the Maniac remake, he was the writer of P2, Screams in the Car Park. Not the director, but the writer. And this one is a nice flick. It takes place on Christmas Eve, so this is the perfect movie for Christmas Eve, or watch it the day before so that you don't ruin your Christmas Eve. But it's a really nice one. At first I thought, well, it might not work, you know, taking place in a car park, which is locked up. This is what I can give away, so I'm not spoiling anything more. But I thought it might not work, you know, taking place in the car park all the time, but it really works, and it works well. It's a really nice flick. So if you haven't seen this one, you know, try to get it. It's really intense. So I won't give away any more. It's reversible cover, nothing more. So this is what the disc looks like. Well, I don't know if there is a translation for P2 Schreie in Parkhaus. I would translate like Screams in the car park. So next up is the Midnight Meat Train. Once again released by NSM. And yes, another release from Austria, because we don't have the what is it called? The unrated director's cut here in Germany. This one I'm talking about. And yeah, it's really not. I haven't seen this one for quite a while, but I always had it on my wish list. So I was happy that someone sold it over there. And what I have to say, besides the P2 one and another one that I'm talking about at the end of the video, every Blu-ray that I bought was sealed and in perfect condition. So there were some messy discs available, you know, but if they reduced the price, you know, for about like €2 or something, I wanted to have them sealed from my collection. So black and white. The Butcher. I always forget about the name of the actor, but he's a mean one in this movie. I've seen him in other films, but I don't remember them. And this is the Mediabook for kids. I think this one was released in. I mean, the movie was released in 1995, or is it 1996? I'm not sure about that. But you know the movie, I think, with Sally, who's HIV positive, you know, sleeping around with numerous girls and everything, and his weird friend called Casper. I think, no, there was there anything? Yeah, there was something. What is it? I think it's that sort of like scene in the flat where everyone is sleeping around after a lot of drug use. Yeah, that is, was it Casper? I think the actor, he hung himself years ago. That's what Wikipedia says. This guy. I think he was called Casper, wasn't he? There is Telly. Well, I haven't seen this in ages, and I don't really remember about the translation. I think it was pretty bad what they translated into German. All the swear words and colloquial stuff and all that. So here's the bunch of all the little weirdos. Yeah, and the last one, I think that was up for about €1 only. Home Invasion. It says here from the producers of Hitman and Frontiers. Well, I don't know what that one was about. I've seen that on free TV for about like 3 years ago, and I thought, well, €1, you can't make anything wrong with that one. Yeah, so that's about it for today. Hope you like it, and if you've seen any of the movies or have any questions, leave a comment. All right, bye for now.